I've been deeply in love with my best friend for years, but she doesn't know, so now I'm risking it all and pursuing it, even though she's married. Yup, I'm in love with my married best friend. We met in college and have grown together since then. Early on, I knew I had feelings for her, but she was dating someone else, so I never said anything. I wanted to be supportive, even though my feelings were hurt, but I never told her how I felt and didn't fault anyone but myself. She mentioned having a crush on me at the time, but I didn't dig deeper. I didn't want to be a homewrecker. By the time they broke up, I had moved away but kept in touch. I took a brief vacation back home and planned to tell her my feelings then, but she was in a relationship again. I never wanted to interfere with her relationships, so I just never said anything. In time, I found someone I thought was the one and married her. But the relationship soured, she became hurtful, manipulative, and isolated me from all the people I was close to, including my best friend. I did wind up getting a divorce and reconnecting with my best friend. She got married. Through everything, she never stopped being my best friend. Other friends came and went, but she remained. She helped me through my lows and understood why I'd disappeared. We always vibed with each other. We always connected on a deeper level than with anyone else. She understands how my mind works more than anybody else. She stimulates my brain and makes me laugh more than anyone else. She's the closest thing to a soulmate that I've ever had. For years, I've been deeply in love with her, and it hurts. It's been almost a decade, and my love for her has only gotten stronger, even when I've tried to get over it or deny it. I have loved others but not on the level that I love her. It's everything about her, her humor, her mind, her flaws. I love everything. Sometimes, my feelings leave me feeling both lonely and guilty while I'm talking to her. She isn't happy with her relationship. Her husband is hurtful, and she's fed up with it. I remain as supportive and objective as I can, even though it kills me. I see what we can be. I want to pursue it. I know she has some form of romantic feelings for me tucked away. What do? Do I just be supportive and see if it happens? Should I distance myself? Should I risk it all, throw everything out there, ask her to be mine, and hope for the best? I'm at a loss. Update 1. I outright told her a few nights ago, and she admitted to having feelings for me as well for the entirety of our friendship. We had a long conversation. I told her I never wanted to be a homewrecker or put her in this position, and if she needs me to go away, I understand. She doesn't want that. With everything going on with her husband, my support has been instrumental in her healing, despite us being states away. We've talked every day since my divorce, and pretty close to every day before that too. She's unsure about leaving her husband, despite everything he's done. I told her I'm not going to force her hand. I'm not going to beg for love. If she wants me, I want her to come willingly and not out of some misplaced feeling of obligation. We've still talked every day since that conversation. Our talks are noticeably warmer, and I'm optimistic about our future but terrified of ultimately losing her. Either way, I'm shooting my shot. She knows, and if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Update 2. Well, long story short, she's been my girlfriend for about 6 months. Long story long, not long after my last update, she caught her husband cheating. There had always been a suspicion, but this time the evidence was undeniable. Even worse, his circle of friends were encouraging and helping hide the affair. Since this man had forced her to move to a new town where she didn't know anybody except his friends, this left her both devastated and completely alone. I called as often as I could, door-dashed her meals when she was too depressed to eat, and helped walk her through the process of divorce and the grief associated with it, as she had done for me. I did not make a move during this time. I knew she was not ready. Then the holidays came around, and I was planning on flying into my home state to visit my family. She offered to pick me up from the airport, and I accepted. When I arrived, she jumped into my arms, giving me a long hug, and things just felt right. As time went on, we began to act more like a couple, until making it official in January. Since then, we've both visited each other and been growing stronger together. There are hurdles and scars from our past relationships, but we have so far been on a good path. I hope one day she can move here with me, or I can move there with her. But for now, I just take it day by day. I'm dating my best friend, and it feels very good. I can't believe it's happened, and I want to thank everyone for the support.
Relevant comments. Hi, it's the girlfriend here. My ex was not a nice man. He left me to care for myself when I had to have emergency brain surgery. He used me for money and even wrote a song stating as long as I kept my thick thighs around him, he'd keep his mouth shut. During the proceedings, he attempted to hide more than $11,000 from me. I didn't start dating my best friend until after the divorce proceedings were over. By then, my ex was on his third girlfriend and had moved away. My best friend saved me. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't be alive today. So everyone is entitled to their opinion, but I will say this, I refuse to apologize to my ex for what he did to me.